Today marks the third anniversary of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, but it doesn't mark the beginning of the war, and to do that, you have to go back to 2013-2014, when Russia interfered with Ukraine's politics and then launched the illegal annexation of Crimea in February of 2014. From there, Russia then moved into the eastern part of Ukraine called the Donbass, and it was there that the war originally started. And from that period until February of 2022, when Russia launched its full-scale invasion, more than 14,000 Ukrainians were killed by Russian forces. Why did Putin invade 11 years ago? It's because he doesn't recognize Ukraine as a sovereign independent state, and he would rather try to bring Ukraine down rather than try to lift Russia up. Putin then moved with the full-scale invasion in February 24th, 2022, because he wanted to essentially destroy Ukraine. He wanted to take over the country, remove its government, and force the recognition of Russian occupation of Ukrainian territory. The casualty toll since 2022 has been massive on both sides. But for Ukraine, it is because Russia launched this war. Russia invaded Ukraine, and Russia bears responsibility for everything that we have seen develop ever since. It remains very important for the United States to stand with Ukraine in this battle against Russia's invading forces. And despite the tremendous suffering that Ukrainians have endured, not just for the past 3 years, but going back since 2014, it remains the case that the Ukrainians are determined to fight for their land, for their survival, for their freedom. The United States needs to stand with Ukraine in this trying hour. The United States has also generously supported Ukraine throughout the years, and it needs to continue to do so. And while some Americans have volunteered to help Ukraine, the Ukrainians have never asked the United States to send its brave men and women to fight this fight for them. Ukrainians have formed the front line of freedom. They are defending not only their freedom, but ours as well. Slava Ukraina.